and welcome back to NGVGP. I'm your host, Pat, also known as Slippery Moose Cakes.
I'm Jeff, also known as 36 Hollow.
And today we're talking about the Nintendo E3 press conference. And let's just get right into it like they did.
Woo!
New Zelda game. Zelda Skyward Sword. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. My thoughts on them just deciding to, hey, say right up front, we're just not going to make you wait, hold you in disbelief. Here's the game that everyone wants to see. Here you go. Now go jizz your pants and be happy. What do I have to say about that? I thought that was a brilliant move.
Yeah,
My God.
I liked how they showed it first right off the bat, and that made you just think, well, if they're showing that first thing, what else do they got? So.
No, they had a very strong showing, I got to say. Based on that, we're obviously going to go into it, but man, lots of titles for the hardcore gamers from Nintendo.
You do have to use Wii Motion Plus, I believe. But, I mean, that just makes it more accurate. And I like how they make the Wiimote the sword and the nunchuck the shield. That was pretty cool.
Now you're just trying to downplay their achievement, Pat.
No?
Now you have to use the Wii Motion Plus as if you're attacking it on.
No. Just saying it'll be more accurate and whatnot.
True. But, yeah, in my opinion, they started off with Zelda. And it was really a great showing, except for the very first part where, of course, they had some lag issues.
Yeah.
Miyamoto was probably swearing under his breath.
Someone is now unemployed.
Yeah, poor Bill. Remember Bill, the guy who was interpreting for
Yes.
Miyamoto? He is no longer with Nintendo. He is now flipping burgers at your local McDonald's. So go say hi to Bill. Feel sorry for him. But yeah, so there was some issues with the demo they showed. But other than that, so after they got over those issues, I like what I saw with the new Zelda game. It was very intuitive, a lot of puzzles, just doing some normal things. Just killing a simple enemy was kind of a puzzle in and of itself.
Yeah, it was. I like the design, the artwork and whatnot, the graphics.
Mhm.
It's Zelda on a Wii, so it's not that graphically intense, but it's colorful.
It looks very similar to Twilight Princess. Like I was mentioning, with a puzzle, like you had these simple plant monsters. I forget what they're called, Dekubabas, I believe. But depending on which way their mouth was, you had to slash them in the mouth, but you had to swing your sword a certain way. So if their mouth was vertical, you had to slash up and down. If there was horizontal, you would slash horizontal. So like I was saying before, there's puzzles within each of the enemies. I mean, it's really intuitive with what they were doing. I like what I saw. Aside from the fact that Link now has khaki pants, which
He's gone casual. Link is now a casual game.
Link is now a casual gamer. All the hardcore Zelda fans are just screaming, "No!"
Well, that's Zelda, and that comes out next year, I believe.
Yeah, 2011. I don't believe they had a specific release month or date, but 2011 was the general consensus.
All right, then. Moving along to the casual group we made here with Mario Sports, Wii Party, and Just Dance 2, and I'll let you cover these because
you're gonna let me do all the casual stuff.
I'm gonna let you have the honor, and you cover this.
Oh yes. Well, like we said before, they started off with Zelda, and it's like, we can only go up from here. Whoa! It took a slight little dip, I believe, but again, these are casual games, so the hardcore gamers are not going to be all that into it. But Mario Sports is, compiling all these games with Mario characters, tennis, soccer, basketball, and of course they got their little caveats within about Mario, so there are power-ups. You can just on a basketball field, you could I guess, I don't know, plant bombs or I don't know what you can do. But yeah, there's stuff you can do, extra stuff with Mario games with these sports.
Yay.
So anyone who's a fan of the sports games with Mario will like it. There was also Wii Party, which is where you play. Basically, it looked like Mario Party.
Mario Party with a Mii.
With a Mii, correct. It had a very similar board game type of structure. I believe 13 games and 70 mini games. So there's a lot to do apparently. But yeah, I guess again, they probably would have been better off releasing Mario Party 13 or whatever they're up to right now.
Yeah, I lost track years ago.
I haven't
played one since like the N64.
They come out as often as a Now CD.
Yeah.
Which was about 3 times a year.
Now 30.
But moving on, then there's also Just Dance 2, another dancing game.
Yes.
For the person who wants to look like an idiot in front of their friends.
Somehow very popular.
Hey, it's very popular. They're all drinking, so no one cares, anyways. But those are the casual games. We just sped right through them, just so we could get to one of the bigger games, the bigger announcements, which was Epic Mickey. This has been a highly anticipated game ever since we saw some fan art and not fan art, some design sketches.
Concept art.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Not
Thanks.
to be technical or anything.
All these different ways of called art. But so what did you think when you saw it?
When I first saw it, saw the concept art, I was excited, and then they went along and they released some early screenshots, and I lost interest. But then
Really?
I saw the trailer at E3, and they sucked me back in. It looks for the Wii, it looks pretty good. It's nice to see a new platformer, and I really like the concept of erasing and drawing within the world. I like all the Disney characters, popular and not so popular. It looks like a really cool concept, and I hope it turns out good.
Yeah, no, it's just so many different aspects. Like it's like as we said with Zelda, there's a lot of intuitive controls. Like you're able to delete things and add things. So deleting platforms. Yeah, it's very intuitive kind of concept and controls. They have a 3D section, a 3D world. It's kind of seemed like a hub, kind of where you could talk to characters, get missions, and then there were 2D worlds, and the one they showed in the E3 was the Steamboat Willie trail. So they're going to be incorporating Disney-themed worlds, obviously, in this game, and going back. But apparently, you have the choice to be good or bad. You have these choices, and it'll affect how the story comes out. So that I thought was pretty cool. But again, they haven't seen much of it, so I mean, I'm not much else to say about it. You got anything else to add for that?
It's definitely pretty much everything you said. Something to watch out for. I think it comes out this holiday, and
yeah,
it could be one of those games that make you dust off the Wii or even pick up the Wii.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I have not had touched my Wii in a very long time, so that's. I have also not masturbated in a while either.
Keep in mind, people listening, this is your moderator 36 Hollis, so you can cut that and just use that over and over again as much as you want. I'm giving you permission.
Please quote me multiple times. I do not mind. It's okay.
I haven't touched my Wii in a long time.
I will not ban you for 30 days. Anyway.
So that's
right.
Epic Mickey then.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I have not had touched my Wii in a very long time.